Hello and welcome to my week 1 development blog of my games proposal project for Milestone 1. I'm creating a time trial 3D platformer, and this week was mainly, of course, creating my gameplay document as well as my pitch document, as well as idea generation, coming up with the actual concept of this. But I was able to actually hop in Engine and create the glide system. My 3D platformer focuses on two primary movement systems, a pair of jet boots that the player will have, as well as this wingsuit glider that players must use both to get to the end of the level as quickly as possible. Currently, I have this blueprint made where the jet boots and glider, which I just modeled quickly in Maya, appear on this mannequin. And now, when you run into the mannequin, they attach to the player, and of course, once both are blueprinted, you'll gain the abilities of the jet boot and the wingsuit. Currently, I only have the wingsuit done. Now, as you might notice at the top there, it says test. That is where, once I have finished blueprinting it, the countdown will start. Since it is, of course, time trial, it's as quick as possible. So, of course, there'll be a timer for the players to see. Which will only begin once the player has picked up the glider and jet boots. Currently, that is not implemented, hence why I just have some simple UI that pops up, that says test. But I do have the glide, which I will showcase here. It only works when midair, and since, of course, I'm no animator and don't have time to learn how to animate. Currently, I just have the material change from red to green to indicate it's on, as well as the little print string in the top left corner. But I tried a few different systems for this whole glide mechanic. I settled on changing the player's gravity as it felt the most responsive and smooth to use. I did try a few other systems, such as messing with like the player's velocity and other things to like make a glide effect, but they didn't really feel as nice to use and move around with compared to just the gravity system. So I settled with this one. But yeah, this glide, of course, allows players to glide through the air and reach further distances than just jumping. Which in conjunction with the jet boot mechanic, which I'll be working on next week, will be the core essence of my movement system, which I will then refine later on and other stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it for week 1. I just whipped up this simple system. Values I currently feel are about right, but I imagine it's probably most likely going to change once I have the jet boots in and start blocking out the actual level and figuring out like the more finer details of the game. But for now, I feel it's good how it is, but it will probably end up changing. Yeah, I'm beginning to ramble here, so I think that's probably a sign that I've said all I have to say about where I'm at the end of week 1. So I think it's probably for the best I call this showcase here then.